Good afternoon everyone. We're doing a video on GTR 2 from 2006. This is a simulation. It's not a simcade or an arcade game, regardless of how true or how high the level of simulation is. This is definitely a simulation. Now let's try my replay here. I've just loaded up. I haven't played much of GTR 2 and I now have a T300 and bloody hell. Well, let's just look in cockpit. Let's do it full screen and see how this goes. See how this looks. I might convert to trackside camera as well somewhere along the way. Now, this is the Viper. Probably got 600 horsepower, something like that. Didn't really look. It's pretty quick. And I'm at Brno. And I'm using my T300 RS, which is 5 years old, by the way. And I've got the basic pedals. I don't even have T3 PA, what the hell they're called. I've just got the basic pedal unit with 2 pedals. That's all I'm using. And I'm using auto clutch, obviously. Now, let's see how we go. And I got to say, the force feedback and the physics are impressive, very impressive. The tyre model's probably better, and I think it's accepted that it's better in Race 07 GTR Evolution, but it's still pretty damn good here. And the driving feel is just unbelievable. I loaded up GTR 2 because I also loaded up Power and Glory, but I found myself more attracted to bloody GTR 2 for the moment. And I've also got all my Porsches and Ferraris because I installed the 1.1 patch and the no CD patch, which all can be gotten from Race Department. If you're not a member of Race Department, join immediately. They've got all the resources in the world for sim racing and even simcade enthusiasts. What a funny term, eh? Simcade enthusiast. Is that what they call an oxymoron? All right, here we go. What I might do, maybe I should just do this lap in cockpit and I'll do the next one in trackside mode. There's a better view. I don't know how interesting it is to watch in cockpit. I drive in cockpit, but now let's see what happens when I finish the lap. Does it just stop or does it carry on? It might carry on. So let's see if it does. Television, that's what I want. Okay, it just carries on the same, just replaying the same lap. That's a better view. Oh, it's a different view anyway. There's that bumping there. That's not anywhere as bad as good old Automobilista 2, but you can certainly feel that in your steering wheel. And just for the sake of it, if you haven't got a steering wheel, you've got an old steering wheel, like an old G27 or something like that, I think you'd be very happy with a T300 because it's as heavy. I don't want any more force feedback weight. It's already hurting my forearms. I've got it up fairly high though, but I certainly wouldn't want a direct drive wheel for the sake of weight. Maybe you want it for the sake of detail, but in terms of weight, holy Christ. This is pretty impressive. Let's see, I wonder how the sound is going. I've been talking a lot, or yabbering as they say. And like the graphics, they look okay. They certainly look okay. They're not, the car model's outstanding. And actually the rev, I wish I could, this thing at higher rev sounds awesome actually. I love revving the hell out of it. I've actually lowered the gears because the original setup, the default setup is like geared for Monza, so I've dropped it back a bit, so I revved the absolute piss out of second and third. Let's see, where are we now? I'm just trying to see where we are. Down the back straight. Nearly finished the lap. I better finish it up once we get across, but don't underestimate GTR 2. It's as cheap as chips. I mean, obviously, if you can get the Sim Bin bundle, which contains, I don't know, 10 games and 50 expansion packs, you get that. Don't be a snob about graphics. You might be very surprised with the driving model, especially if you are someone who understands something about physics and driving fast cars. You might be very impressed. All right, here we go across the end of the lap. All right, that's a bit of GTR 2 action.